So it is 8:02 and the boo just got off of work and said that he was going to go get food and something to drink because there's nothing to drink in the house and the water is like well water and it's disgusting and I can't have it unless you want to get like the epic horrible diarrheas. But something that doctors say when you have stomach problems is to try to lower your stress. And that goes with people with like IBS, Crohn's disease, whatever other stomach problem there might be. Keeping your stress levels at a minimum are always going to help because if you get real nervous about something, it's just going to, wreck your entire system. I think that even has to do with regular people too. Um, so around, I think 4 o'clock, the wind started blowing super, super, super hard. And we have two cats with us. We have Tiger, who doesn't really care about anything. She's more feral blooded. And then we have my cat, whose name is Derp. And he has been an inside cat his entire life. Tiger has not. So she doesn't mind going outside. She doesn't mind, weather changes or anything. Derp is scared of everything, and he's also my emotional support cat. I know that sounds weird, but I have a lot of issues with anxiety, which doesn't help with my stomach problems. But he is terrified of the wind. He's terrified of birds. He's terrified of the vacuum cleaner, fans, really anything that spins, dogs, loud noises, children, people picking him up. The only person that he really loves in this world is myself. So I'm sitting here in the chair listening to the wind just howl. I mean, it's like haunted house howling. And I'm looking at this curtain, which is this curtain right here that we have covering our window because we're broke and it's kind of blocking the cold air from coming in. And it's just been freaking him out all day. And then it starts making me nervous. And with him being so in tune to my feelings, he jumps on my lap and just hugs my neck and sticks his head like right under here and just buries his head in my neck, which is what he does when he's scared. And so I just spent the last 15 minutes holding my big, fluffy, scaredy cat. So I was his emotional support animal today instead of it being the other way around. But hey, you gotta love your furry babies. But I'm hoping that the boo stays safe because it wasn't raining earlier, but I heard stuff hitting the window, and I was really hoping that it wasn't gonna be freezing ice, but it's way too warm outside tonight for it to even do that. But I wish that you guys could hear the wind because it really sounds like something from like a horror movie where it's just whistling and howling and it sounds like a ghost outside being like woo and on all that good jazz, just carrying on just all day. Now, funny thing about this house that we're living in, we have one window in the kitchen, and today the wind is coming at us from the front of the house. Last week it was hitting us from the back of the house, and it hit that window so hard that it wasn't locked down, but it popped the seal in the window and it popped it up enough to where it sounded like somebody was like whistling in through the window. And oh my gosh, the cats were just on edge all night long. And it continued until the boyfriend went to work and I was able to get the window closed and locked. But the window's a lot taller than me, so I had to actually climb on top of the sink to get it shut. So we're not opening that window anymore. until summer rolls around again. But I'm hoping that everyone that's having bad November weather, that has like nervous tendencies like myself, that you're doing okay, because I don't like bad weather. I mean, I can deal with snow and rain, but I don't like wind. I've never liked wind. There's just excuse moi, something about wind that's just scary. Whether you're driving or, whatever, it just makes all kinds of weather just terrible. It's just that one element. If it's cold, it makes it colder. If it's wet, it feels like it's wetter. And it just kind of forces that water into everything. I mean, the wind mixed with the rain in our last apartment literally would flood our kitchen every single time. Every single time I would walk up and wake up and go downstairs, and we had carpet in the living room, and then we had linoleum in the kitchen, and the water would be about 6 inches away from the carpeting, and so there goes all the clean towels, and the cats couldn't get to their cat food or to their litter box, and so they're like freaking out and all that jazz. So just a big freaking mess. I'm really hoping that this place doesn't do that. I thought I might have seen a little bit of water coming in through the back door, but it might have just been a fluke. I don't know. Really keeping my fingers crossed, because I don't like having to worry about that. I worry about too many things as it is. But stay safe, everybody, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.